Evening, YouTube. Things are not going well. So, I talked to my driver manager today, and I told Jenna about the diabetes, as I've been told to do. And now I'm on a medical hold. Which means if the doctor that treated me in the ER the other day doesn't sign off on a return to work form, I could end up separated from Swift, which is essentially fired. I love my job. I love my job. I don't even know how to put into words how much I love my job. There are parts that I hate. There's parts of any job you hate. I mean, you work in a restaurant, you're gonna hate taking out the garbage or whatever. But my job, I love my job. I love the driving. I love the getting out there. And yeah, there's times I'm not happy with certain aspects of it, but 99% of it, I love my job. I love driving around the country and, good weather, bad weather, seeing everything. And this diabetes bullshit could fuck it up for me permanently. Even if they don't fire me, I could possibly I might need a new medical card, which that could cost me $150. You have to get a DOT physical every 2 or less years, and once they reduce the time on it, once you get it for less than 2 years, you're never getting it back for 2 years. If I get a medical card that says 90 days, I might need a new one every 90 days. I needed to not tell them about this, is what I needed to do. My leg's feeling better. I've changed my diet. I haven't had any Mountain Dew. I haven't had any sweets of any kind, which has been excruciating. Especially since it's load to California. Let's add insult to injury here. This load I took to California was 38 fucking thousand pounds of frosting. I found out today. Oh yeah. 38,000 pounds of frosting. I used to buy that shit and eat it with a spoon. Can't do that no more. I'm in Fontana, California. It's Monday, December 4th, 5th. What is it? December 4th. Yeah. I'll find out in the morning if the doctor filled out the form. Because I'm on medical hold, I can't drive the truck, period. I actually got placed on medical hold while I was at the receiver being unloaded, the frosting that was my truck. What they ended up doing is sending somebody else there to drive my truck to Fontana. It's a dedicated terminal. They got a couple different accounts: Amazon, Kraft, and I think there's another one. But yeah, I couldn't even drive the truck to the terminal. They wouldn't even let me pull away from the dock when I was unloaded. I had to sit there, wait for somebody else to come and take me here. Now they're letting me stay in the truck until this is sorted, sort of. I may or may not be able to stay in the truck tomorrow. It all depends on whether or not the doctor fills out the form. If he fills out that I can return to work, great. If he does something stupid and says, I can't work, I don't know why he would, but if he says I can't, none of the questions, I read the questions, none of them, he should not be able to answer no to any of those questions. Hold on a second, let me pause, I'll get the question. Okay, I'm back. Does the patient's conditions or diagnosis include hearing, vision, cardiovascular, vascular, respiratory, neurological, skeletal, psychological, or nervous system? No. Does the patient have any lifting, pushing, pulling restrictions that are specific to what you have treated him or her for? Does the patient's conditions above restrict his or her ability to operate a commercial vehicle? If the nature of the condition indicates loss, lapse of consciousness, seizure activity, fainting, or dizzy spells, indicate the date of the last occurrence. Current medications. Has the patient been prescribed any medication that will adversely affect his or her ability to operate a motor vehicle safely? That's it. Those are the questions he has to sign off on. That's page 1. There's also a page 2. But that's just basically the requirements, job description for truck driving. And all he has to do is print and sign that one. Physician name, address, phone number, signature, date. There's really nothing in that he should say, no, I can't do it. But I haven't been able to get him on the phone. The nurses won't let me talk to him. The most I've gotten is that he will see it. He'll see the form that I was faxed in. That's all I've gotten. He'll see the form. I don't know if you can tell how much the wind is blowing this truck around. It's crazy out here. I mean, I'm parked. On either side of me, there's another trailer, right? Which means I'm blocked from 95% of the wind. Yet this truck is being blown around like a flag in a windstorm. It's crazy. I see a straight truck over there. It's actually being moved by the wind, side to side. So, theoretically, I should be fine. However, there's that chance that I won't be. And that's what's causing the headache. That's what's worried me. Murphy's Law. If something can go wrong, it will go wrong. And that's been my life. There's been a few very specific exceptions to that, but for the most part, they say God never gives you more than you can handle, but he must fucking think I'm Superman or some shit. I can't do this. I love my job. I don't want to lose my job. I don't want to do something else. I want to drive over the road. And these long, 1,800 mile trips, I love that. That's what I want to do. I want to do the long trips. I want to do the take 3 days to make the fucking trip. That's what I want to do. Anyways, hopefully I'll have better news for you tomorrow. But it might be worse. But whatever, I love you, YouTube. I'll talk to you later.